This is the brand new 2022 Mazda CX-3 GT. Has a 2-liter inline-4 engine, 6-speed automatic transmission with all-wheel drive, and this is currently finished in the gorgeous ceramic metallic, but you can check out all the other available colors at parkmazda.ca. For the interior, we do have your power mirrors, windows, and locks, all found below the driver's door handle. We have some storage along the bottom by your speaker as well, and being the GT model, it is equipped with the Bose sound system. For the interior, we do have a nice black-on-black combination, leather bucket seats up front. The driver's seat is fully power operated by the switches on the side, with the memory seat controls being towards the front. Behind the steering wheel, you see above the steering wheel, we do have your heads-up display there. This is where your speedo will be shown. Instead of having to look down at the one below, you can look up and not take your eyes off the road. Then for the gauge cluster, we do have a combination of analog and digital displays. Off to the side here, we do have your traction control and lane departure warning. We do have paddle shifters mounted to the back of the steering wheel, so you can always keep track of them like that. And then for the steering wheel, we do have your Bluetooth and audio controls on this side, with your adaptive cruise control on the other. When the vehicle's in reverse, this is where you'll find your backup camera with guidance lines. If we go into settings, AD display, that would be the heads-up display like I mentioned. You can adjust the height, brightness to make it easier to see depending on height. If we go into safety here, this is where you'll find your distance recognition system, so that would be your adaptive cruise control. We have your smart braking support system, blind spot monitoring, as well as lane departure system toggling there. While the vehicle isn't currently equipped with navigation, that is something you can have added at the point of sale or anytime afterwards. Then for the stereo, you do get AM, FM, and XM radio. You have USB and auxiliary input, Bluetooth connectivity, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. Below that, we do have the controls for your heated front seats as well as heated steering wheel, climate control with ice-cold air conditioning, of course. Down here, you do have some input, so we have a 12-volt cigarette lighter style outlet behind the little flap there. Beside that, we have an aux port, 2 USB ports. If you're wanting to use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you will want to plug your phone into the USB port with the little icon there. And then the SD card reader is for your navigation system. If you choose to upgrade to that, that is where all the map data is put in. Automatic gear select, nice straight line, slap shift if you prefer. Then we have your sport mode toggle. We also have electronic parking brake and auto hold. Controls for the stereo with some shortcuts all around it, and the smaller dial being strictly for volume, so instead of having to constantly push it or spin it to the side, you can press it down once, instant mutes it, so if you're going through a drive-thru or need to talk to someone real quick, just super easy. And then you can set a favorite using that star there as well. In the center here, you do have a bunch of storage compartments. If you press the buttons, cup holders fold out, and you have 2 spots for that. Up top, we do have an auto-dimming rearview mirror, sunglass holder, dome light controls, and then sunroof control for the nice big sunroof above the front passengers. The CX-3 GT is equipped with 18-inch factory alloy wheels wrapped in Yokohama tires. And like I mentioned, we do have the nice ceramic metallic color for the exterior, but there are a lot of different options available as well. Up front, we do have LED headlights and fog lights. Engine block here already equipped. And then you do have this trim piece along the bottom of the vehicle that is finished in the gorgeous gloss black color instead of the normal traditional flat black. We do have an LED mounted turn signal on your side mirror. Intelligent access on the driver door handle. It's a 4-door SUV, 4-wheel disc brakes, LED taillights in the rear. Then we have the badging for CX-3 all-wheel drive, the Mazda emblem in the middle, and Skyactiv G is the engine equipped with it. And at the bottom, you'll find we do have dual exhausts, one on either side. Let's get in the back, make sure the vehicle's unlocked. There's a button right beside your backup camera there to open this up. And you do get a good amount of storage space back here. It is nice and carpeted throughout. You do have this cargo divider that is suspended from the rear hatch, so when you open and close it, it gets out of the way. And you are able to remove it nice and easily just by removing the clips here. You are able to pull down the rear seats. They do come down in a 60-40 split. You can see the uneven divide there. And you do have child seat anchors all across the back for the rear passengers. You do have a false floor as well. Underneath here, we do have your OEM floor mats, as well as a front license plate holder. So if you end up moving somewhere that requires a front plate, you can have that thrown on without drilling into your nice new bumper. And then underneath all of this, we do have some sound deadening foam with tools to change your spare tire in case of emergency. We also have the spare tire in the middle. And in the middle of that, we do have your Bose sound system, Bose sound system subwoofer there. and it makes the best use of the space because the area in the middle of your spare tire isn't utilized. This goes in using the same bolt and makes actually the floor a lot more solid as well. And then when you're done, just grab the handle here, drop it down. For the rear interior, we have your power window switch right below the door handle, some storage along the bottom by your speaker, just like the front. And you do get a good amount of legroom and headroom in the back of the CX-3. Same nice leather material for the rear seats to match the front. We also have an armrest that folds down here, giving you a nice place to put your arm, as well as 2 cup holders. Like I mentioned before, you do have that cargo cover, so it does create a nice separation between the cargo area and the interior seating space. The lower child seat anchors you'll find by looking for the little circles, and they'll just be in the fold all along the bottom. You also have a storage pocket on the back of the front passenger seat, and to fold down the rear seats, just press the button up here, folds down nice and out of the way, and gives you a nice flat storage area in the rear, while still maintaining 2 seats or 1 seat if you fold. And that was the brand new 2022 Mazda CX-3 GT. If you're interested in this all-wheel drive SUV with loads of safety features, you can go to parkmazda.ca to fill out the form to book your test drive. In doing so, we'll get you a $25 Visa gift card for coming down. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you soon.